I took my grandson to see what was the movie with Buzz Light?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
Oh, the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's
yeah,
called
with
Lightyear.
Keke Palmer's in that movie.
Okay,
She
okay.
plays like the daughter. So we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie, like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, I didn't come in for this. I just came to watch the movie.
Okay, so I think, minus the vulgar language there, he actually represents what a lot of people think. Now, obviously, Christians like you and me, we have much deeper thoughts about that and our problems with it. I don't think that he is probably personally against that. He just doesn't want to have that kind of conversation with a 6-year-old grandson when he's just trying to be entertained. And I think that is actually how a lot of parents, left, right, and center, feel. And kids are smart, by the way. Like, it's not possible for 2 women or 2 men to be able to make a child. So there are a lot of different layers and questions to be asked about that. Kids and their intuition of something's not right, it's really good. And it's actually really sad when adults try to purposely take that away from them or gaslight them, like you're crazy for thinking that that's weird or thinking that's different. You have to think that that's good and beautiful. It's really sad. Like, kids deserve clarity, and it's our responsibility to give it to them. So, okay, I guess people were mad about this. Lauren Gunderson responded to this. She's a writer for Lightyear. Responded to Snoop's comments saying he sucks. She defended the inclusion of a same-sex couple with a child in the movie, saying, as we wrote early versions of what became Lightyear, a key character needed a partner, and it was so natural to write she instead of he. As small as that detail is in the film, I knew the representational effect it could have. None. No positive one. Small line, big deal. I was elated that they kept it. I'm proud of it. To infinity. That would have been a great time to say and beyond, but you missed that too. Okay. So then people kind of latched on to that and got all mad at Snoop Dogg. Hollywood Unlocked Instagram shared clips of the TMZ interview. Snoop apparently left a comment to apologize and say that he's not perfect and needed to learn, but then his representative said, no, this is not true. But here is the screenshot that was going around, just so you know what was part of the conversation. It looked like he said, I was just caught off guard and had no answer for my grandsons. All my gay friends know what's up. They've been calling me with love. My bad for not knowing the answers for a 6-year-old. Teach me how to learn. I'm not perfect. So who knows if that was really him or not. And I hope that it's not. Because you don't need to apologize for saying something that's true. You just don't, especially for someone with as much power and prominence and money as he has. Like, what's the point? And here's my hard pill to swallow for the day. Never apologize to the mob. Don't do it. It'll never be enough. Okay, so say you say something that is true, especially you Christians. Say you do something that is true. And all these people come out and condemn you. They call you a bigot. They say that you're going to ruin your business. And you think, this is what a lot of people think. I saw this in 2020. Well, maybe if I just apologize for my tone, maybe if I just apologize for how I said it or where I said it, or maybe if I just clarify that I really love people, that I don't hate anyone, then that'll be enough. It's not. The mob smells blood, and they're going to come after you even harder. They're never going to be satiated with your apology. In fact, they're just waiting for you to recant altogether. That is the only action that they are looking for, that they will be satisfied with, is you recanting and completely repenting according to their definitions and celebrating what you know God calls sin. So don't do it. Don't apologize. Do not answer them. Instead of backing down, you double down. You say, yeah, actually, okay, in response to everyone who is hating me about this, I just want to reiterate that what I said is true. I just want to reiterate that I believe in God's word and I'm not going to apologize for it. When you start apologizing for what God's word objectively says is true, you are casting yourself as nicer and more merciful than God. And that is self-idolatry. Now, if you really did something wrong and it was wrong in accordance with God's word, then of course, an apology or a statement could be necessary. But even then, say it to the right people. You don't have an obligation to say sorry to the people that are looking to sabotage you and are looking for a gotcha. You make sure that you are right before God. And that is what matters at the end of the day. Now, Snoop Dogg, we should pray for. We should pray that if he's not, that he gets right with God, because he already has a little inkling that something is wrong about that. So maybe this can be like a launching pad for his exploration into truth.